All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just get going on this one, so I don't fucking keep talking. All right. So I heard some. I've seen a lot of guys, especially HVAC guys, have these ones. These are the Vice Grip models. I believe that's the part number, just in case I miss it this time. And I only have these in comparison. I've done. You guys seen other shit, hopefully. And if you haven't, I do have videos specifically talking about these where I talk a lot of shit and everybody hates me for it. But who cares? This is fun. Okay. So I used these for let's see, probably 4 months, maybe less than that. And it was kind of an on and off thing because it was like I really wanted to like them because before I kind of bought these because I'm like, oh yeah, it's the same shit. It ain't the same fucking shit. There's a lot of fucking differences. These will work. If I don't know, I do work with HVACs, but I'm not an HVAC guy. I'm not going out and working on them. I know HVAC guys. I've seen a lot of like tool bag reviews or whatever, or tours. I watch that shit because it's fucking cool. See what other guys have, and I've seen a lot of guys have these, and they kind of have the idea it's the same thing, and it kind of is, and they will do, they do the same shit, I guess, but they're not the same thing. Even in comparison to these, man, these two are definitely better than this one. That's my opinion. You can say what you want about it. But basically, and the reason for that, these grips are okay. There's nothing too wrong with them. If you're the type of guy who likes to polish his fucking tools, sit home and polish his tools, that's cool. I mean, everybody takes care of their shit differently. But it's whatever. They're not bad. I haven't, I think I got one to slip off one time. I think I put super glue in there because it slipped off on me. But I work with a lot of fucking chemicals and greasy shit, and I use mine, in comparison to certain channels, I'll say. Um, so besides the grips are fine. A big thing, literally, is the jaws. See, that's in comparison to a typical. This is a 12-inch channel lock. Pretty much the dead nut's same size. Pretty much, just on the tip of the head there. No, I guess it's the same shit. So pretty much the same. Now, if you buy this one, I'm not gonna make this video about these again, but they are thinner. These are quite a bit thinner. If I get this fucking thing to fuck, okay, there you go. Okay, so a little bit thinner, or these are thinner. Okay, these have a quick set function where I can press this button and then ratchet it up to whatever. So let's say this bolted to something, duh, and I come up to it and I just, oh sorry, I don't need to press the button. Open, and then there you go, and you got a pretty much perfect grab on that deal. And so that's kind of nice. I don't like the quick snap function or quick stupid function, and for several reasons, just because it comes out of place and sometimes you don't want to. Mine are kind of sticky because I got a lot of shit fucking clogged up in them, but they haven't jammed up on me really. But sometimes they'll move out of place, or sometimes you throw them on the ground, or you throw them next to where you're working, and you grab them again, and they popped out of place, they closed again, and you got to readjust them. And these obviously, well, these kind of will, depending on how you set them down. These aren't going to lose their position. And I just don't like that quick stop or quick set thing. Now, here's the issue with these, and why, besides the thinness, besides these grips not being as good, besides this being fucking massive, is right here. This is what I'm gonna show you. This was like one time that I really, really got on top of something, which I've done that 100 million times with these. Both of them having still great jaws. I got really on top of something. Okay, I really want to be able to show that. Those jaws right there, these teeth right here, that shit is fucking gone. I mean, it just fucking chewed it up. You would think I mean, I guess you would think you get more force because it's wider, but you really don't. So that's just complete. Oh, man, if I can get this fucking piece of shit to fucking work with me, please. There you go. Nope. All right, I'm just gonna be an asshole then. That's something that pisses me off too. Never get shit to focus. Um, Top ones are all right still, but these bottom ones, fuck me. That shit just. And dude, seriously, that happened to me, I'm like, that's garbage. That's stupid. There's no reason for that. They're not, and that just 100%. like no doubt, and it wasn't like a massive fastener. Like I was like this, and even if it was, it might have not done that, but it was about it was like this big. It was a round. It was a stud, and I was just going on, and then boom. And I thought first there was two things you always think: either let go, either broke off, or it broke off, or it uh, those were the only things I thought it was. And then I look, it kind of, boy, definitely rounded it out. This doesn't work very well for studs because of that jaw, depending on how big they are. But it wasn't. It was about that, and that was the last thing I would have thought would have happened. Like in that type of scenario, we've all been there, and it was the fucking jaws on this piece of shit. And yeah, okay, this is. I actually think these are about the same price. This one might be a little bit cheaper, a little bit, but no, don't fucking bother with these guys. These are, in my opinion, are junk. I mean, they'll get you by and they'll work, and maybe you had yours for fucking 5 years. Oh, no, it worked just fine. Well, that's cool. Good for you. That's fine. I'm not trying to argue. No, I am trying to argue. These are way better than this. If you ever like, if you compare these two, that's just ridiculous. This is 100 million times better. This is way stronger. This is gonna last you way longer, and it's American made, so that fucking helps. This is some Chinese piece of shit. You don't want to fucking have this. I'm almost ashamed I fucking still have these things. No, I'm not ashamed. That's not something to be ashamed of. Or is it? See, look at this. I've used the crap out of this thing, okay? If I can get this thing to focus. If I can get it to focus. There you go. See? I've gotten hit with the fucking cutting wheel on a grinder. Look, there's shit in mine. Huh. Okay, gotten hit with the cutting wheel. Jaws are fine. I think there's some welding splatter. I've had to hit them on the wire wheel a couple times because they just get covered in shit. And these grips kind of slide off, but you can re-dip those. And I guess you can re-glue these like a dumbass. No, don't buy it. I don't recommend these one bit. If you're gonna go for anything, buy either one of those. Okay, and especially if you're at that price point, you buy these. Definitely buy these. Don't. This is just exaggerated. This thing is stupid. That's for like you won't like that. If you don't like the button to begin with, the type of guy that don't like the button, that's fine. You really won't like that shit. That's stupid. And this is not rebuildable. As soon as this thing goes, you're fucked. This thing is not. It's pressed in or riveted in or whatever. It's not something you can rebuild. This one you can. You can buy all these parts. This one that has a fucking nice steel rivet that people say loosen up. I have yet to have a pair that actually do that on me. I've had the little ones, like they'll jump the channel, but that's the little tiny ones. And I was like going full, what do I weigh? 210 pound fat ass on top of it. So, don't buy these. I don't recommend these one bit. I mean, if you're at that price point, these are almost the exact same price. Buy these. There's no point for you to have these. The jaws are not as strong. They're cheap. This eventually, when it wears out, it's fucked. These are going to last you years and years and years and years longer. Okay? I'm going to make this one sweet and simple. I'm all done. Don't buy them. Okay? Thank you. Let's fight about it. Just kidding. Hope you guys like and share and all that crap.